What's going on YouTube? It's your main man, King Bishop. Just coming to y'all live from the terminal out here in Lebanon, Tennessee. And we're going over the importance of doing a pre-trip inspection, man. And I know a lot of guys will tell a lot of the newer guys, oh man, I know my truck, and I know the way my truck moves, and I know what needs to be fixed and what doesn't need to be fixed and what can be missed or what I can skip over. But man, let me tell you something. The importance of doing a pre-trip every day is something as simple as this. This is not my truck, but I am out here with another driver looking over his truck with him, and I want to show y'all what I saw while I was doing a walk around in this truck for him. As you can see, he came into the terminal and he is missing two lug nuts. This one is loose. I don't know if you can barely see it. That one is loose, almost off. This one here is loose and almost off. You see the metal shavings around it? This one is loose. The metal shavings that you see around a lug nut are letting you know that there's a vibration. You know, these trucks are so heavy that when you get the tire vibrating around these lug nuts, it shakes. And as it shakes, and the more it shakes, you'll see the metal start to pull up around the lug nut. See the metal shavings around the lug nut? Those metal shavings are letting you know that something is loose. Something is wrong. You should never see metal shavings around the lug nut of a tractor, you know. So make sure when you're doing your pre-trip, man, you're doing a thorough pre-trip, because what happens is that driver is to go down the road, and he said he did a pre-trip this morning. So in between his pre-trip and his 25 minute ride here, that happened. So that's the importance of doing a pre-trip and a post-trip, man. The man could have lost his life. You got two of them already missing, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them loose. Man, that means that tire is holding on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The tire is being held on by 3 or 4 lug nuts, man. And I can tell you, they put 9 of them on there for a reason. So, man, don't get caught like that, man. Don't get caught. Make sure you're doing a thorough pre-trip. I'm going to be doing a video of a complete pre-trip for a Freightliner truck, because that's what I have. I'm not going to waste my time pre-tripping an International when I've never had one to pre-trip, and I don't have one. But I'm gonna give y'all a good thorough pre-trip on the Freightliner, because that's what I've been driving and I know how to do it. But man, just for your own safety, I know we all just get in the truck, hit on duty, sit there for 15 minutes and act like we're doing a pre-trip sometimes. But man, it's life or death. You know, this tire, I kicked the tire just now. And I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm gonna try to show it to you. I don't know if y'all can see the shaking in this tire, man. The driver said he was having vibration. He didn't know what it is. And I'm telling you, that tire could have came off mid-driving. Now, I can tell you this. I've never been through it before. I've never had a blowout on my steer axle. I've never had a blowout on my trailer, even on my drives. But I can tell you, they always say, man, that the worst blowout you can have is on a steer tire, because that takes away all your steering functions on the truck. So imagine if the tire is completely just gone. The tire just rolls away. You're going 65 one way, northbound, and the tire's going 45 southbound, man. It can be scary, man. When I saw this, man, I had real big fear for the driver. So I'm going to tell y'all, man, make sure you do invest the time in your own life to do a thorough pre-trip. And another thing you want to do is, as you can see here with this driver, he just got the truck, so it's not a shot at him. But do this, man. Make sure that you're getting your truck washed. And the reason why I say you need to get your truck washed, I'm trying to keep it away so no company trucks come on the back of the video, but the reason why you want to make sure you get your truck washed is because it's a whole lot easier for you to find the issues you're having if you don't have a lot of dirt and grime in the way of it. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to make it hard for yourself just to do an easy pre-trip. And a lot of things, what happens is, if your truck is dirty, you can't see some things. A lot of things with these trucks, the truck will tell you, hey, I'm sick, man, I need some help. But if you can't see it, then you can't see it, you know? Make sure you get your truck washed, man. If you're a company driver, most companies will give you an allowance to get your truck washed every PM or whatever. You know, it's worth the $40 or so to invest into your own truck once a month at least, because it'll save you a lot of trouble. It's you know, it's hard to digest and see some of the issues. Like for instance here, this driver did not know this, but we just pulled this off his airbag in his rear. See that here? It's a little bit of plastic that's coming around. He didn't know what it was. I just told him it's just a little bit of paint peeling and some plastic they got underneath of the airbag. It's not nothing big, but he never saw it. So I'm just telling you, YouTube, Facebook, all the drivers out here, new drivers, old drivers, all the same. Hey, just make sure you're doing the thorough pre-trip. And the last thing I'll say, this is, by the way, an International ProStar 2015, and those lug nuts are already coming off. But a lot of guys are confused. A lot of guys are confused about what this box here is. And this box is on the back of the cab, on the back driver's side of the cab. And a lot of people always say, oh, well, man, that's where my APU is. Well, if you don't have a tri-pack on the back of your truck on these Internationals, what that is, that's an extra battery box. That's the battery box that's going to control the inverter. It's going to control the back bunk electronics. It is not the APU. If you look inside the Internationals on the passenger side of the truck, you'll see this vent cover. And the reason why you'll know that you have an APU or EPU is you will not be able to open this box, the side box on the passenger side of the truck, okay? And you'll look inside of it. I'm not gonna be able to show you, I'm not gonna be able to see because of the sun, but there's a fan in here, a fan, and that's that telltale sign that you have a fan, and you'll see a heating coil in there. It's a telltale sign that you have an APU or EPU, and that will give you the sign for that. Those units are made to be all inclusive in one. So if you were to pull up the tri-pack box that they have on a lot of these trucks, and you would see that fan and that motor, but everything is inside of this side box already. So that over there is not your APU unit. If it doesn't have a tri-pack symbol or evolution symbol, it's not your APU unit. Everything is all in one inside the side, the passenger side box, and that over there on the driver's side of the truck, it's right here, is nothing but a battery box. All right, so like I said, people, just make sure you do a thorough pre-trip. Like I said, I'm gonna get a video out here. I know Virginia, where I'm from, is one of the toughest states to get your license, and I didn't say that because I made that up. I'm saying it because that's what a lot of drivers are saying. And I told you guys this a while back in a lot of my old videos. It is very, very, very tough to get your license in Virginia. So you have to be able to do a very thorough pre-trip in order to even get to your skills part of the assessment, meaning your back end and your road test, and, you know, your shifting that they make you do at the DMV. So like I said, people, man, invest in yourself, invest in your life. We all got families we want to get to, and also in turn, you know, that tire could have fell off and hit your wife's car with your children in it. And these are not little tires, man. These are not little tires. I mean, in perspective, I am 6'1". I want you to see how high it sits up to the side of my big belly. You know, you see the perspective of how big this tire is, and you look at the width of the tire. The tire is as wide as me, wider than me as well. I got a big belly, so. Hey man, get down on your knees, get yourself dirty, get you some gloves, and do your pre-trip. You are not above doing a pre-trip. I don't care who you are. There are certain things you may know in your truck with the oil or things of that nature. But for me and my family, I would appreciate if drivers would get out and check the things that can hurt other people, man. Because at the end of the day, there's no apologies for life when you hurt somebody and you take someone's loved one. And you know, because you were too lazy to do a pre-trip. So none of us know our trucks that well. You know, it's a machine. They were built to move, but they also, as long as it's a machine, it's gonna break down, man. So as always, man, I appreciate you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. You know, let me know you appreciate what I'm doing so I can keep putting it out there. I got another special video coming with you guys from my homeboy whose truck this is. And, you know, as always, man, be blessed, man. Peace.